pretty successful. So I'm glad to have everybody here. I've got to plug a couple things in right at the start, as always. But yeah, usually I should be doing a normal frame if I'm going off of what my previous streams have been. But yeah, I saw this. I started making the thumbnail before I even realized that I like broke sequence. So I guess I'll do a normal frame tomorrow. But yeah, I was like, you know, people are talking about, it was just so funny, you know, they're in the dev short and people are like, we were hoping for an Oberon rework, like there was like a couple of comments or something, so they mentioned that. I thought that was so funny. So I just took the opportunity. I was like, yeah, I do, like, my Oberon build is like very boring. If I want to, I can spam Hallowed Reckoning, the augment, but yeah, I would say that's about it. Is like, I called it a buff build because it's just like, you know, the one thing is that the heal radius, it's kind of funky a little bit. You know, you have to like land it on your squad and then it'll apply, and you get the armor buff, so which is huge. Like the whole like health regen plus armor. Like I have a pretty similar setup on Wisp, just because like on Wisp you can get like 100 something, but you need a lot of power strength for that. I have like 250 power strength on Oberon and it's getting me over 100. So I will say they've recently been talking about health tanking builds, so that is pretty important to talk about. But yeah, you'll kind of see it. Obviously I'm going to do my best to not get hit by Battleless lasers or Thrax lasers or like any of those. There's a couple that if you can dodge right, then potentially you can save yourself from getting dealt damage that like does not care about adaptation or anything like that, or like health regen. You know, it's like beyond that. So we may potentially see one of them, but I've got everything pulled up. I just had to plug everything in. So yeah, appreciate the allowing me to yap a little bit. Yeah, it's 2 minutes in. So yeah, you see it, chat. You know what it is. This is just 4 Tau Forge Reds for ability strength. This is where all of my Tau Forge go. Like if it's a prime, that's when I'm like, okay, I could see myself just throwing 4 Tau Forge Reds. I also have the classic effectiveness on energy orbs. Anyway, 45% range, or I guess just stretch for 145, but you know, radius on this is 27 meters, and then the rate, so this will also increase the like total angle that your hallowed ground will create, so that's 240. So it's not like quite all the way around you, but I thought about putting in like cunning drift or something to get a little bit more, but I was like, I'm probably fine. I actually do just want to like max power strength, but I don't have a lot. I just have triple umbra. I've got molt augmented, you know, you got power drift, and that's basically it. I have a pretty limited build. I was actually thinking about removing prime continuity, but I think for like energy efficiency, like roar lasting longer, I should mention I have roar, so you're getting it's not crazy numbers, you know, you're over 200, which is not hard to do, but you're gonna pump it up with some buffs. Obviously when you get molt augmented all the way, then that's gonna be important. But yeah, roar, obviously it's a universal faction damage modifier, so it, you know, it's giving you that extra bonus, and yeah, it means that a guy like me who's running a bunch of status damage builds, like all of my builds have some, not all of them have some form of damaging status effect, but I'm kind of building around that more and more, just like making my status work for me a little bit. But yeah, I love roar, and it's a squad buff as well, and I have 145% range, so that's a 36 meter roar. So dude, if you can't land roar on like 2 other teammates, that sucks, man. Like I feel it for you, because I try to like buff my squad as best I can, and you know, when you have the health regen that also gives you armor, like it is kind of nice for that. And I'll get my Matter buff as well, so it's pretty savage. But I do have, yeah, it's funny, I have Hallowed Reckoning. This is, yeah, the wrong polarity. This is a classic Amar setup. Just ages past. It's only 4 Forma, so I'm thankful it's not like, I think Valkyr Prime is like 8 Forma or something. What's your Protea build? Yeah, I can show that off in a second. Yeah, so Hallowed Reckoning just creates these little orbs. That's it. It deals it's not even the crazy. The thing is, here's the thing. Here's what I can say is, like, when I needed to. Okay, when was it? It was like last week or a week or 2 weeks ago maybe. I have the 1999 calendar bounty to is new frames out. No, what is it? Ureli Prime is coming up, and then is there a skin with that? I'm not sure. I think it's just Ureli Prime. Shout out Daddy Taco, welcome in. And Danny, am I reading that right? Yeah, Danny Red, but yeah, I was doing a 1999 bounty, and it was like kill enemies with abilities, so I had to actually like land it. Just like you do this like 5 times, and it's like you not only are you just like lagging your computer, but you'll put a lot of damage out there. But it is very like, I only use it so that I have some use of energy, because like I'm trying to manage my energy in the sense that I'm actually wanting to like use it, so I'm not wasting orbs, because I have this perpetual drain ability active forever, and it just increases, right? So it can be a little dangerous at times, but I'm trying to keep it in that, like, 50 to 70% range in terms of total energy, just so I'm actually properly making use of orbs, and I can kind of run around and pick them up and make use of them. And I think I'm repeating myself at this point, but yeah, it's just Roar. Like, the buff build for a lot of it is just fucking Roar and Arcane Avenger. I didn't even mention that, but yeah, Arcane Avenger is it's additive crit. Some people, well, it's also called absolute crit and final crit. So it just adds on after your crit mods and stuff like that. So if I come over here and I just show off the Coda Hema, for example, so that's 60, you just add 45 to that. So now the Coda Hema has over 100%. Over 100%. Anyway, yeah, I guess that that pretty much covers it. Like, most of my time is going to be spent just having 2 buffs. That's it. And then I should probably be spamming a little bit of Reckoning. We'll have to see what the actual mission is. I'm feeling a little concerned, but I don't think I should worry too much. This is double Umbra Forma. This is crazy, man. I guess that's one of the Formas that I added. That's 2 of the Formas that I added. What am I saying? Damn. Oh, well, there's your answer, I guess. I guess that covers Oberon. I don't want to yap too long, but I'm actually making pretty good time. But I'm here for Tonkkatt. Everybody's here for Tonkkatt. So this is my Tonkkatt build. I had a couple comments, and I tested them out, and I was like, one of them was like, use Quickening instead of Prime Fury, and I was like, that's not a bad take, but like, there's a certain speed to Sovereign Outcast that I'm used to, and so I hate to say it, man, it felt very unga bunga for me to like reduce my attack speed by 15%. Like, there's only like one Tonfa that's like super slow, that's at like 1 base. I think that's Prisma Oma is like the slowest Tonfa. Like, dude, Praetos and there's one other, they're like way faster than that. So like, I was like, oh, on those weapons I can use Quickening, and then it's the same speed as this weapon. It's like, it's instead of 1.67, it's like, or 1.68, it's like 1.67. I was like, oh my god. So I thought that was a good take. And the other one was like, use use Focus Energy instead of Voltaic Strike. And I was like, I mean, I think you could probably, and it was like, the logic is like, you retain some combo, right? So when you burn your combo, I should mention that, like, you build up combo, and you need to get 30 stacks of this, but you only build combo 11 times. You only get 11 stacks, and then you have to clear it. So, they're like, hey, if you put on Focus Energy, then you retain like 89 something combo. It's like 5 times, maybe close to a 6 times combo. And I was like, when I pressure point, what about energy conversion on a prime pressure point? Oh, I just didn't want to put the last forma in. I'm just saving points. Yeah, if I wanted to put the last form in, but yeah, I'm fine with just using normal pressure point. It's when you spread it out over a lot of stuff. But I've got some format to build up. But yeah, what is it? 120 to 165. So it's a pretty decent buff, but I can definitely survive without it. So it's purely just a cost benefit analysis that I was like, oh, I can save a forma and stockpile and spend it later at some point. But I'll tell you what, man, I do not feel it. Using normal pressure point, I do not feel it, if I'm being honest. But yeah, this is just Galvanized Steel, Blood Rush, and Gladiator Might. So obviously Blood Rush is 40% crit chance per combo level, and Gladiator Might is another 10. So we're getting a pretty decent start right off the bat. So yeah, I mean, I was like, okay, yeah, you retain a 5 times combo, and I was like thinking about it, and I was like, I'm building combo pretty easily. I feel like, I don't know, man. So what I noticed is that I missed the status chance. Just not having, yeah, 60% status chance doesn't feel like a lot. And then I was like, maybe I need to do more testing, but that was my take. So, yeah, it's pretty, I mean, it is still a swinging influence weapon, right? It's got the fire damage. You're spreading fire damage with influence, so I mean, it's just like I think that's probably the main thing is like, dude, I think you could optimize in certain directions, but I don't think it's too crazy. I guess I should mention, yeah, I mean, I talked about Sovereign Outcast. I guess you get all the multi-hits, right? It's a very fast combo. Only getting the single slash proc at 200, so, you know, these are all just, you know, this one is kind of my go-to in general. If you can land a couple hits, then you'll be able to land a couple hits, so you can feel it. I mean, I talk about it all the time that, like, I feel like these types of weapons, I'm not really making good use of them unless I am in like that situation where, yeah, every enemy on the map is like right on top of my ass. So, you know, there's like certain 5-minute moments. I also missed 1.3 thousand likes on TikTok, so appreciate it. But here's the one: double slash proc. That's it. It is a tonfa, so you'll always have that. And yeah, that's what I mean, is like in the situations, you know, I'm against stragglers, that's when I'm worried about building combo. But if I'm even close to like dealing with the amount of enemies that I want to, then I was like, okay, I'm fine with sacrificing, like going all the way down to 1 times combo, and that's it. I was okay with it. I was like, okay, let's just maybe try it out in the future. But, you know, I definitely, you know, 60% status chance, take it or leave it, right, chat? So there's your 2 changes that I was like, oh, not a bad take. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would be like, I think that's a pretty simple choice. So I guess that's it. Let's move on to a couple weird ones. Yeah, the Hema, I have no intention of putting a ribbon on this. The stats are just too perfect. I left them as it is, you know. 18.7 viral, 18.7 corrosive, 52% blast. So this is just a 25% electric valence. I think that's like the lowest it can possibly be. And then I have primary crux. So it's like I have a chance to proc both of these, but it's still weighted pretty low because I only need 10 of them, right? So on a yeah, it's a burst. It's a full auto, guys. They can say burst, it's a full auto. And yeah, you just got, I mean, the prime cryo rounds, all the elemental damage is not buffing the AoE of the blast, but that's totally fine. The galvanized aptitude, all these damage and crit, all that stuff will still buff the blast. So God, you'll feel it. You'll see it. I mean, it's just a full auto, but is it? And then last, this one's always a fun one. Sometimes I'm like locked in. Sometimes I have like the God mode with this gun, and sometimes I don't. But yeah, I guess I have to point out the 2 main things. So definitely in a survival or something, I'll actually be able to keep this up, like the damage buff active forever. But reload speed and reload speed. So this guy has a 2.3 second reload speed, so There were a couple little things. Obviously, leaded gas, just, you know, you need to land a status point. I did leave the multi-shot in. I did not take acuity. I did leave that in. I mean, 6 seconds, you're still required to land headshots, right? So, in general, you should be favoring it, but that's always the take, is just, I guess, just replace, yeah, you would just replace, oh, you would replace both of these mods. You have an open mod slot, so I mean, I could form around it, but definitely in a weapon where you have a 6 second cooldown on headshot, I think, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of gas damage, but you'll see it. It's a fast reloading pistol. I don't care about the fire rate, you know, if you're trying to land headshots. Get the base one. I'd be doing like 71 million. The base one? Are you talking about Dread? Yeah, Dread's sick. Ultra SML, yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate you following. And that's the pistol. Yeah, I guess that's the setup. I mean, if anyone wants to join. I don't think I did an announcement, but I can do an announcement now. I'm done yapping. I'm done yapping like a silly guy. That's the one thing I always forget. Alright, the call has been put out. It's time. It's time for gameplay. I don't know if you guys are ready for this, so there's one thing that I want to do before this. Let me just get this all set up, but whew, I guess it's gameplay time. I didn't even look at the Omnia. Should I take a look at the Omnias and then we'll get this all set up? Let me pull this cable out and I'll maybe explain what I'm doing, but still chilling. Let's take a peek and find out. Maybe we get lucky. Oh, okay, I'll take it. Yeah, 135 conjunction, that's fine. All right, sweet. All right, let me back out of here. Whew. Where is this? All right, I'm gonna do this, and then I should be able to pull this up right over here. All right. Alright, it's gameplay time. I gotta be real with you, chat. So I'm plugging the numbers in. I'm trying to make it work, so I think we're all set up. Yeah, it seems... Oof. What can I say, chat? I do love a little bit of solo. I got told that Dread is the best, or one of the best bows. Yep, Dread is incredible. Dread is very good. But unfortunately, chat, oh my god, no way. The last Radiant. Holy shit. It's the last Radiant. I think I've actually been burned. I think I've burned through all my Radiants a while ago. So now I'm just going through all the flawless and then the exceptional. I'll probably just do the flawless. I don't know about the exceptional because I've actually got a pretty decent amount of these exceptional ones. I'm realizing. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I think I've actually been burned on Radiance for a decent amount of time, so I try to keep a low amount of Void Traces. I hope I didn't have too much. I mean, I can look and see. I guess I should just refine a relic every time, shouldn't I? Am I looking for Rhino? Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to like delete all of my vaulted relics so that I can get like a inventory of the relics that I have, or like the parts that I ended up with, and then I can go in with Aya and like spot farm specific relics. I think that would be probably the gamer take. I don't know what I would do though. I have this weird like fascination with like just buying like 20 of a relic at a time and just seeing the margins of like what's my actual likelihood, and if I need the silvers and stuff, then I have to see. So I need to take stock so that when the resurgence comes around, I can actually like make use of all the Aya that I've collected. But that's what I mean. I'm trying to be a little scientific with it. Like assuming I'm moving pretty quickly through it, like I guess I should look at Necros. Like I should look at which ones have come up recently. All right, I think it's time. I should have the buffs. Okay, 171. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's sick. Holy shit. 853. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's quite a little snapshot there. Now I can probably just chill. All right, let's see if we can spam a little bit of the Tonkkatt now. Obviously, like this weapon class in general is just like very fast, so you get insane amount of multi-hits, like, and you can kind of test and see, like, you can see how long it took me to get to 5 times combo and stuff like that. And dude, the idea that you can like build combo, you know, they're getting converted. I'm still building combo on them, so obviously you just get it to max combo and then you hit out. So yeah, we're still chilling, looking good. Wait, do I have chat pulled? No, I don't have chat pulled up. All right. Oh, chat's pulled up. No, we're good. Never mind. Excuse me, chat. I'm good. All right, sweet. Let me check this. No, we're good. All right. Should I actually? Hey, I might as well actually use my buffs, right, chat? Is that a crazy thought? I can't even see all the buffs. Oh god, what have I done? Do I need to make 3 rows of buffs? Jesus. This is there's 135. I see that now. Oh god. Did I get the fucking ability strength doubler? This is, how is this? Ooh, was that a blast? That's a blitz Xmas right to the face. Yeah. So chat, you saw that. That's a little hint. That's a little hint at what's to come. I could potentially cast some of these and maybe, yeah, there you go. Do I put down multiple orbs, or I think it just puts down one set at a time? I'm learning live, chat. All right, nice and easy. Okay. And this will strip armor, but dude, I'm like, I don't know if I need it. I might put down some carpets if I feel a bit worried. But this is I end up playing super passive. Okay, here we go. I mean, this is just the goofiest part. Like, where are the enemies? You know what I mean? Am I wiping too good that they're just like taking too long to get to me? I don't get it, man. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. All right, drop a carpet. That's it. 7 times. Okay, looking good. Yeah, I haven't even like begun the process of using the Tonkkatt. Look at this. I'm creating an enemy density problem. God. Yeah, I lost it again. Oh, but this buff is still active. Oh, so I could just land a couple of these. Yes. Okay, chill. Yeah, just do the standing combo. Just do the standing combo. That's it. God damn. Nice. All right, we're back. We're back, chat. Let's hit this. Play it properly. And that's the other thing is like, yeah, Roar with influence is just like, I mean, it's a match made in heaven, dude. And of course, having Avenger just on top of Blood Rush. Oh, I need to reset this. Boop. We're at 20. Nice. And that's the thing. I get a full timer now. Ooh, yeah. Look at this. Look at this little bubble, dude. I get to make use of all this combo. I get to just run around. Nice and easy. Oh my god. Obviously, like, yeah, I don't always have Avenger, but I have Avenger, like, way too much. I don't know, man. It just becomes the vibe, you know. I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna just heavy slam this guy. As long as he doesn't have Overguard, he's a goofy little guy. You just heavy slam him, you bonk him, even if you don't have a bonk weapon. But bonking with this weapon is still pretty useful because you just clear the buff. Oh, I lost the buff. Oh, that's unfortunate. Chat, what can I say? I'm making it very difficult on myself. The power. There's too much of it. No, chat. Unfortunately, I'm just playing pretty poorly with the Tonkkatt, but you can kind of see. Oh, I guess that was a Lavos part. I wonder what else was in there. Acarius? Oh, Accelitra. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll burn this. This is 50. Oh, we're fine. We're only at 1,000, so we'll be fine. So I'll burn all these exceptionals, or these flawless, excuse me. Oh, we should totally just... Oh, was that Mania? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, I could probably bonk you. Oh, I reset all my shit. Hang on, this should be fine. Chat, I'm getting a little greedy. Should I just sentence them all to Void Strike Jail? I think I have to. Alright, I sentence you all to Void Strike Jail. You have made this 5 minutes awful for me, so I'll have to kill you all in an instant. I hate to do it. I don't like to, but I will if I have to. If you put me in a corner, I will just swap into Operator and hit you with Void Strike. Wait, there's still one of these tracks. Okay, we'll survive. Okay, we're chill. Let's pop this. By the decree of the king, I have to sentence you to Void Strike Jail. Alright, let's get out of here. Skedaddle, chat. Where's my guy? Here you go. Yeah, that's why I don't even use Void Strike. Sometimes I use it when I revive myself. But often, I do not feel it necessary. I mean, that was a pretty good showcase of the Tonkkatt. And a pretty good showcase of my actual live gameplay while I'm trying to yap. What frame is that? This is Oberon Prime. Ooh, man, what are you doing? Am I still healing? I don't think I'm heal. No, I'm not healing. What's going on, man? I thought I clicked all the buttons in the right order. I could have sworn. There you go. I think I'm safe now. Yeah, I think I'm fine. What's the heal? Is this going to show me what the heal is? 191. Oh my god. That's pretty sick. I kind of like that. I don't know. What do you think about that, Chad? That's a nice margin. These are only 135 enemies, so they're kind of a joke, but I don't know. The Tonkkatt is just nuts. And then the other one, of course, is the tack and lug. I will do the tack and lug in a separate video, so I think I actually might just like lock in only with the Tonkkatt today. That'll just be the only. I mean, we're only doing 2 runs, but I'll use the Tonkkatt for both. I hate picking up health orbs, but yeah, that heal rate, that's pretty nuts. Oh god. I've been getting caught in this where I used to be able to like walk forward and void dash, but now when I walk forward, I keep like jumping. I don't know, man. It makes me. I have to like stop moving and just void dash straight down, and it breaks the rhythm, man. Warframe's all about rhythm. Should I pop a life support? Where's the other tower spawning? Oh, over there. That's actually pretty clutch. All right, let's pop these 2 towers, and then I'm probably gonna move to the next. I'm gonna move to the next objective. I'm gonna move to that middle zone. I'm gonna start moving them into the hallway. Oh, these guys are just like dying? What's going on, man? Did my companion kill? Oh my god. This has been happening more recently. That like my companion has been like killing shit. I'm like, dude, what are you doing here? You're showing me up. You're showing up your guy. I know people love the, what is it, the Hound build with the mecha set. That's gaming. That's 100. That's 10 out of 10 gaming. Alright, let's get all buff. Should I hit them with this? And then hit them with a little bit of Tonkkatt? This is kind of the perfect moment, too. I will say Galleon of Ghouls is just fun. Shooting myself in the face is fun, man. I'll say it. There's something about it. It's very charming. Doesn't deal a lot of damage. You know, I'm just treating the mission as normal. You know, whereas I would get a stagger, I'll just take the fucking damage most times and I'm fine, so... That's very very heartwarming to see that, like, you know, I'm just using random. I didn't change my builds at all. I just used whatever build I was using, and for the most part I was fine because it's just a capture, right? You just kill a bunch of ghouls that die in like a single hit if you can like do any decent shots. So I was like, damn, base Ogress looking pretty fire, but yeah, it's obviously like level 15 enemies. I wonder if it's like a level. I'm curious to know. I guess it has no mods or something. I don't know. I'm assuming it's just an Ogress with no mods. That would be my theory. All right, let's wipe this and keep moving. Ooh, you see what I did there? That was a little bit greedy. I wipe right before. Ooh, nope. Oh, he's just cooked regardless. Oh, I'm not even worried about heavy attacking him apparently. Oh, dude. Apparently, discipline's merit is not even a thought in my mind. It's just the weapon as it is. I'm not even landing a heavy attack. Don't I feel silly? Alright, nice. 10 minutes like it's nothing. What time is it? Oh, shit. I had it pulled up on my watch. 7:30. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. Culervo upcoming skin. Yup. Oh, is that the thing that's coming out with is that the thing that's coming out with Ureli Prime?
Void signatures, but outside the
on May 21st.
They are draining your life support and fast.
Okay, save. Just be patient. I found myself back in this room. As always, chat. You find yourself back. Oh, where's the other guy? Oh, is he far? Where'd he go? Don't do this to me, man. You see how they treat me sometimes? They just teleport. Alright, chill. Safe. And now we just stand here. Yes! Oh, we have a dude that I didn't deal with. Okay, beautiful. That's fine. We're still getting the healing, right? I'm assuming. I feel like I would have died already if I didn't have the healing, so. Safe. Primary weapon has unlimited ammo. That is. Whew, okay. Yeah, it seems like 191. That's the number to beat. That's pretty gamer. Like I said, I have insanely low power strength. It's just in a ton of buffs, right? I'm getting extra buff. And so it's like a buff to myself, but then also I'm getting buffed from, you know, the black and white man and my matter eye, all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can just make sure that they're following me into this room. And I will just kill them over here. Oh, shout out Vincent, welcome in. Do you have Volt Prime chassis I can get? I don't. Maybe? I will say I have to go through and clear out all my relics to see what kind of stockpile I have. But generally, I'm saving those relics so that I can give them away on my raffle. That's the whole idea. I debate about the weapons, but I think what I might do, I'm going to take an inventory of my weapon relics, because like sometimes I actually need ducats and I just delete weapon relics, so my numbers kind of fluctuate, but I always have a number. So I have to look and see. So there are some potentials that I might give away some of my. Ooh, Jesus Christ! What was that? Oh, was that a blast from behind? That was a straight up blast from the past. I hate to say it, man. All right, we can pop some of this. We're doing a pretty good job. I mean, I can kind of just keep them in this area, so we've got some spare life support. Yeah, these guys are just a little bit goofy, but I think I burned my. Yeah, I just totally forgot to. I'm surprised. Apparently, I was at max combo for a very long time. Damn, that's peak Tonkkatt gameplay. It was just only electricity damage. Sorry, guys. All right. But it is just a little bit. It's a little bit too satisfying. I will say I am a Tonfa stan. Like, the Prisma Oma is just like incredible. It's got like built-in electricity, so you know you can absolutely build around that like it's nothing. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna actually hit this and then immediately hit this, and we're gonna go find some more enemies. So. Yeah, you do have to get to max combo, but like I said, I hope you're noticing that like what I'm actually trying to do is make sure that I'm hitting enough enemies at once so I can actually be building a good amount of combo, and then that way I can easily keep the buff going. You know, when I'm dealing with stragglers and I'm just too mobile for my own good, you hate to see it. Actually, I will just purge it right now. Easy clap. Okay, we're at 21. Look at this. A little bit micromanagey, but yeah, that's what I meant. Is like I felt comfortable just like maxing out my damage stats. Like the efficiency of the weapon is not necessarily built on. Like I'm not as worried about heavy attack efficiency and stuff like that. Just because like I never thought it was like the building of the combo that was the difficult part. You know what I mean? I've always felt that like these types of weapons are kind of built around the idea that you have just way too many enemies around you. That's kind of when influence is going to be best used regardless with any of my influence melee weapons. So like this just continues the trend that I'm having to like maximize it in this situation, and it's not always perfect yet, but it's pretty decent. I gotta say it. I mean, it has to be consistent is the main thing, but that seems like a wonderful Tonkkatt showcase. It is weird. What is it? I guess you get 40% fire damage if you just build the 12 times combo. So 19 of the level 1s. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. A chat. Apparently, you're seeing this stuff live alongside me. So.
Life support is at risk. Destroy them.
All right. Oh, he's just cooked. Oh, they're both just cooked. Oh, they're just so silly. They really just don't know what they're doing. I wonder if I can spam a little bit of Vesper potentially. How many forma you got? In Discord when you're done. I have 3 forma right now. I have 180 forma blueprints, and I have 3 built forma. And there's maybe 5 forma that I have left to put on like Bolto and single Comac and single Stubba. Oh my god. I was putting a Magnus build together as well, so I've been thinking about that. Alright, chat, looking easy. Nice. Look at this. How about that Valkyrie? No, that Valkyrie rework is going to be totally gaming. You're going to get so much armor. I was like, bro, you're going to triple the amount of armor that I was already getting. Are you like, I was like, holy sh... You know, just as long as you have Hysteria active, and I was like, maybe I am rocking Rage now and just never worrying about energy ever. But I already have, I was like looking at Equilibrium and stuff, but I was like, oh, maybe you just become giga maxed out. But I did swap, what is it? What is the third ability? I forgot what it's called. Yeah, it gives a debuff. It makes them take more melee damage. I did lock in with that. I was like, I can handle that. So I'll be spamming that just a little bit. I think I just have standard everything and then like as much power strength as I can. Maybe some duration. Nice. All right, chill. Ooh, nice. Just down a hallway. I'm telling you, man. Something about this, it becomes a little bit too simple. I love a good full auto, man. They do it right. It's got the power. Yeah, it primes itself, man. It primes itself. The Rage life-saving mechanic at 75% of... not just 75%. Yeah, I know. Community is on fire with the 4 changes. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, not becoming invincible anymore. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I could see why. The community. Oh, the community is ever. But so far, I'm like, I gotta see what the... I mean, getting more health as well is also like, you kind of need more health if you're gonna have that much. Like, she has fucking 850 health as a prime. I'm like, dude, how are you a health tank? And so they buff the health a little bit, so I'm like, maybe you could actually spam one. It consumes the whole rage, yeah. I mean, you'll have to see how how fast you build rage then. I guess that'll be the... I don't know if that... I would assume that rage meter is like always a set meter too. So it's like if you burn it and you die, then it'll always take you about, you know, between X and Y amount of time to refill your rage meter. So yeah, it's a death defiance on a cooldown essentially. So I think that's it. I mean, I'm not surprised the community is up in arms, but what can you say, man? You've been playing long enough. That's all you can say. But this hallway's looking pretty juicy, man. Kills are 3%, finishers are 15%. So you need 75%. So you need... Wait, that's 25 kills. 25 melee kills? That's like fucking Dagoth, right? That's the Dagoth one where you can be invincible all the time. You need 20 kills or something. You have to get 225 accumulated for the rage save. Oh, whoa. Never mind. Subsume the gloom. 225. Never mind. I thought it was 3%. Never mind. I thought it was that changes everything. You have to accumulate 225 kills or 225% total.
Don't worry. I'll take
I mean, that's still a lot. The 225 is the 75% of the whole rage. Oh, okay, I got you.
The queens have sought out
Damn.
warframes before.
That's pretty ruthless.
Or sought to present them with yours.
Well, I guess you'll have to see how much of a health tank she'll be then, yeah. 225%. Okay, yeah, I got you. That is pretty ruthless then. Yeah, we'll see if I'm doing finishers, chat. That'll be a fun one. Shout out my boy, welcome in. Good to have you. Good to have you. Still burning it. I mean, we're gonna run out of these flawlesses, and then I think I'm just chilling soon. That is pretty ruthless, but I mean, like I said, yeah. If you're gonna lose like complete invincibility, then you know, I think, you know, whatever you change it with, you know, it does feel a little overtuned. I feel like you should have that more often. Like Dagoth is then way better. So that is a completely different beast if that's true. Ooh, God. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I mean, it was interesting. Here's a line that I thought was very interesting. Rebecca said two things in the dev short. She said we were testing it in Elite Archimedia. That's number one. And then she said, and then she was mentioning some stuff about level cap and stuff like that, and how they have a debate about whether that's something that they're, I don't know if leaning into is the right word. Yeah, short reprieve, yeah. So instead of being like Nidus with his life save, her rage save is kind of a punishment with a short reprieve, yeah. No, I do think they'll probably have to tune that, but, you know. I mean, I will say, man, I'll have to see with the amount. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I always turn to Chroma as an example. Like, I had so much armor with Chroma that I was actually, like, doing fine in an Archimedia. I was, like, so impressed. And so there were definitely moments where I was, like, I mean, depending, I don't know how far this armor will take you. You know, that's always... You know, you're going to triple my Warcry armor buff. I mean, you still have the heal per second, so I'm like... It shouldn't be a punishment. Honestly, I think they should cut the number in half or even further. I do think that's criminal, just how much it takes to charge up. Like, I think you would just have to make it charge up faster. But no, I totally get what you mean there, yeah. And yeah, well, the thing with Nidus is, like, when you have Nidus's 4, like the augment for the 4, you can literally regen 15 stacks like instantly. It takes like a split second. So I don't know. I'm like, that does feel overtuned for just like building up the rage meter in general. So Oh, I'm just feeling goofy. I'm very curious to see in an influence world. That's going to be an important one. I'm very curious to see like how quickly you can charge that up. Yeah, 225 by 3. Yeah, that's quite a lot of kills. So I will say, yeah, like I immediately think of Dagoth. I immediately think of Dagoth and the augment for Dagoth that literally makes you invincible all the time. That I tried out for a while. I thought it was pretty interesting, but I ended up not really using it. Yeah, I just oh my god. What is it? 25 kills or something? It's like nothing. It's like so simple to do. That's a crazy fucking augment. Yeah. So I guess that would be my also connection is like, oh Jesus Christ! Did I just get blitzed in the face? Oh my god! All right, fine. I'll send you to Voidstrike, Jill. Goodbye. All right. Let's do this. Get started again. Yeah. Ooh, is that? Nope, that's not black and white, man. I was hallucinating. I thought I was gonna get the Giga buff, but unfortunately, it's just the Mega buff. I'm not getting into crazy territories, but I still do have Molt Augment and stuff. So, oh Jesus, chill. Oh, this guy just needs to die. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, dude. No, I gotta say, man. The Vesper, I mean, I have a pretty good eye for lining up enemies. You know, like when I play Purgator, that's like rule number 1 is just like, I'm not necessarily shooting, I'm waiting maybe longer than I should to like line up enemies properly so I can take advantage of that punch through. Because that punch through is going to mean that those gas clouds are going to like cascade, like the first enemy to die will cascade through the crowd. But yeah, I've started to sing the praises of punch through pretty well, but these gas clouds are feeling a little bit goofy. And obviously like gas damage does incorporate the elemental damage of said gas damage. So when I have 300% gas damage, that shit is very criminal. I've had a theory with Purgator that the gas cloud from killing an enemy is just like the same damage stats as the bullet itself. I can't tell. You made Warframe D&D stream? Really? Holy shit, dude. That's sick. I've always wanted to do something D&D, but I feel like I would do something kooky and weird. I would kind of just have to. Oh, this guy's just... He's feeling so silly. Nice. Okay. This is just pure gaming. I mean, these are the shots you want, right? They're not always the shots you get, but if you can land them, I mean, down a hallway, man. What is this game except for bullets down a fucking hallway? Am I right, chat? You line up a good shot, you're like, oh, that's it, GG. Oh my goodness, chat. Headshot's my ass.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open.
I guess they're not even aiming. They're not even looking towards me. So now I have the gas clouds. That's totally gamer. I love that. Nice. Okay, chill. All right. Let's do this, and then we'll get moving. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually feeling just allowing them to come towards me. And maybe just tapping this less often. I guess they won't be active with the overguard, potentially. Ooh, nice. Dude, look at this. This is just criminal, man. I don't know how I feel about this. This feels like a little much. Whew. Nice. I mean, oh my god, and we got a bunch of spare life support apparently in this room. I just never claimed. That's a totally gamer. Alright, we got violence. Ooh, nice. Give me a good shot. I mean, here's the thing. It's just also giving, like, the gas damage is just bullet damage as well, so... Even if the gas cloud isn't necessarily good against acolytes, that bullet damage, man. Oh, Jesus. Okay, do this into this. And then I should be fine. Yeah. Nice. Okay, beautiful. We're back. Violent Schmylens. Alright, chat. Tap him. Tap him already. Nice. Easy clap. I'll do a Tennokai bonk. Yeah, anybody that's up for a Tennokai bonk, I mean... That's the crazy shit. And yeah, that reload speed kind of saving me a little bit. It becomes 90% reload speed. You don't realize the value until it's right there in front of you, and then you're like, oh my goodness, no, this is what I've needed all along. So Vesper is a darling now. Vesper is bae. It does make me want to do Acuity. It does make me just want to see. Because I should still be guaranteed a single gas proc. So it'll be worth the test. Alright, let's pop these guys. I think we're fully loaded. I think we've maxed out all the life support charges, so we're at 751. So I'm probably gonna head out after. We'll do one more after this. We'll go to 35. And then that'll be it. Then we'll pop back in for stream number 2. I guess I'll do a normal frame for this next one. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness. Just goofy, man. Just like so silly. They line themselves up. I don't know how they do it. Are you looking at this? They're like fucking lemmings. Some of these enemies, and you have adaptation. I literally describe them as mosquitoes. Like all of these guys, these full auto guns, they're all just trash mobs. They give you adaptation and that's it. They don't, you could have a zillion million of them. And then every once in a while you get somebody a little bit more dangerous, and then you gotta step up your gameplay. I'm still healing. Oh, they're also dealing damage. They're dealing, but I'm healing, so I'm not super worried. Alright. Nice. Easy clap. Okay, chill. Nice, okay. Whew. I gotta say, these things, these fucking pylons, I know you can use them for cover, but these guys use them for cover a little bit too much, and I really don't like it. That's not how I want to play. Alright. Should I swap back to Hema? I think we should chill out with the bae, the absolutely maxed out Hema. What else could you ask for, man? It is a little bit too criminal, so yeah, ooh. Look at that, 13. Yeah, I have to take a peek at how many parts I have for specific ones, so we'll do one more Zylok. Interesting. How cool is that? Alright, let's do it.
Hiding Lua in the void risked the
oh, never mind, we're good. Alright.
I fear we are seeing the consequences of that risk now.
Nice, chill.
Destroy these void-stained enemies.
Be patient, and then tap. Yes. Okay. Nice, okay. Easy clap, keep moving. I'm gonna hit this, I'm gonna hit that. Ooh, look at this damage. This is the damage you want to see. I guess they are kind of all grouping up in this hallway, but it's time for a little bit of blast. Gotta blast, right, chat? Alright, chill. No, this is more what you expect. I mean, what can I say? You give me a full auto like this, I'm just dumping bullets. I got Crux in there, you know, giving me, you know, it's priming itself, like I mentioned. It is downright criminal. I can't condone it. Alright, totally chill. Look at this. Nice and easy, okay. Whew, Jesus. Oh my god. I will say, this power is not for everyone, and it's also not a power the Jedi would teach you about either. So
You opened the relic. Finish your
no,
mission
it's,
and we'll take
like you
over
can't
the
just put blast on anything and it's good. The weapon kind of has to be good, and then you put blast on it to make it better. Like it has to exist first, and then hit a certain margin before you can do anything else. So, oh, you fuck. You fuck. Yeah, I'll kill all you guys at once. Yeah, there you go. See how they thought they were so cool. They're pulling up on me. Weak spot's not good on Murmur. Yeah. No, I've felt that as well. Like there are certain factions that that weak spots can be weird against, but you know, I will say like the debate for me of acuity versus multi-shot kind of rages on. I mean, because it's like against any enemy that actually needs to be shot multiple times, you can already apply 10 stacks of gas just by shooting it 10 times. You know what I mean? So you would get more value out of completely removing the multi-shot and just having, you would still probably have a guaranteed gas proc. I think that would be the case. So yeah, I think with my multi-shot, I don't know if I was proccing like 2 or 3 gas procs. I mean, I could see, I guess. Oh, don't die instantly. 2 stacks. So I have, so with you know, 3.9. Well, I should have 3.9, right? Here, let's get this all built up. Let's see if I can land a good shot. Come on. 4. Here, let me see. Alright. Give me 1 sec. Alright, these guys need to die. Let's do this. Into this, maybe? Yeah, that'll just stun the lot of them. Maybe there's a beefier guy I can shoot. Nothing? Nothing. So far, nothing has survived. 3 stacks. Okay. That should be with all the multi-shot buffs, right? Yeah. That's all the multi... Okay. So it looks like you should have almost guaranteed gas procs, I would say. It would be it would be essentially guaranteed. It would be my judgment. I think 300% status chance is more than enough to not have to worry about the amount of gas procs that you're procking. So I do think that is a good take. That, and you're also saving a mod slot because you don't care about multi-shot at all. So I don't know. I think I might give it a shot because just like the 6-second cooldown on this does kind of incentivize it. So it would be a good test for me to see how effective I am at actually like landing headshots. Because the other side of it is that because it's a 6-second cooldown, it does mean that I'm not required to get a headshot, and that the multi-shot is benefiting the punch through like crazy. So, you know, when you shoot into a crowd, I don't know. It's maybe worth some testing. That would be my one thought if I were to break it down a little bit. I think this weapon, you know, that 6-second timer is pretty important. But yeah, it's like, you know, if you have a punch through hit, you're not always guaranteed for that second hit to be a headshot. But is that really a worry, or is that something you care about with this? So you could put merciless gunfight. You know what I mean? You could put acuity and gunfight in there, and you might be able to rock and roll. That would be a little bit criminal. I could see that doing some work. You can keep the punch through in there. So that is a good trade-off. Is like, yeah, I can still take advantage of the other way to maximize my the amount of damage, or like the amount of damage instances that I'm doing. So, you know, in a crowd like this, if I'm lining it up properly, we're totally chilling. So I think that's it. I can call it. Let's get out of here. Whew, that was pretty solid. I think I got down like once. Oh, nice. 3,000 kills. Oh, that's almost on pace. That's pretty good. That's almost 100 KPM. Just a little bit off. pretty decent. Honestly, I'm very impressed. John Prodman, look it up. Yeah. Did I already look that up?
Well. Good deaths all.
Here, let's look it up. Oh, that's wrong. That's an N. John Prodman. Take on 4. Oh, okay. Lone crewman John Prodman. As an enemy, yeah. Can only be found as enemy unit regardless of. That's hilarious. That's. Oh my god. I love it. Wait, how many? Yeah. Oh, it didn't tell me how many steel lessons I got, but I'm definitely doing better. Okay. I'm feeling better about that. I'm slowly getting the numbers higher. I think I may succeed, so. Looking good right now. Let's swap. I guess it's time. I should do it. We'll do a normal frame. I think it's Caliban. Okay, did I change Caliban recently? Yeah, I did put in negative efficiency. We'll look later. So, Caliban, Hema should be, yes, Hema's above, so it's just Synapse. And then did Vesper move? Oh, it did move. Oh, it moved quite far too. Oh my god. Yeah, all I have to do is Pox and Vesper. Those are the last pistols, so I think I might do Pox in the next stream and then Vesper in the one after that. I do need to cover those still, so still spamming the Tonkkatt. Let's see, did it move? Oh, it moved above the Jaw Sword. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Caliban, let's do it. Tau Forged Yellow for effectiveness on orbs. I don't actually think it's necessary because you can regen your energy, but it is there in case you need it. And that's because you're one. If you hit 4 enemies, it refunds all the energy. If you hit 5 enemies, it refunds more energy. So you can kind of multi-hit certain enemies if you land it right. So I've just got 45% range. You can see that I actually have oh yeah, no, that's the secret. It's spamming Razor Gyre is a literal shield gate, and then as soon as your shields are refreshed, then your lethal progeny starts regenning instantly. So these guys just add to your base shield regen, so they still have the same shield recharge delay. That's what I remember testing. Yeah, okay. And then I do have Aegis just as an extra bonus, you know, in dire straits. So I've got adaptation because I've got that shield regen, so a little bit of extra tankiness. I appreciate the, holy shit, 2.8 thousand likes. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Over on TikTok. Yeah, just a lot of strength. And then I'm only using Conculus, of course. And then I'm spamming Fusion Beam, or Fusion Strike, and then spamming Fusion Strike or spamming Sentient Wrath. It kind of depends, but Sentient Wrath is providing 100% damage vulnerability, which is wonderful. And then, of course, it's also giving Arcane Avenger, or getting buffed by Arcane Avenger, so pretty powerful combo. And then the Tau damage, obviously making enemies more vulnerable to status chance, I think. I could look it up, but let's do the Synapse, the Coda Synapse. This Riven is a freebie. Multi-shot crit damage status duration. So, pretty criminal one. This is an ancient one as well. Of a different era. But this is primary blight on blast with free corrosive. Obviously, Coda Synapse is like a spray of corrosive fluid. It is actually like a arc. It's like a full-on water hose. It's so funny, but yeah, let me what do I say? It's just, oh, I do have a lot of status chance. I have a pretty low status chance. So what I noticed is I needed 60/60s to just proc more toxin so that primary blight actually like worked properly. So I ended up getting stacks of blight like pretty slow, which is kind of unheard of for me on a beam weapon. So I will say the fire rate, kind of the tick rate is what it is, but Yeah, that's the Synapse. Let's do Coda Pox, Nutsack Prime. That's an easy one to cover. This radial attack, fucking weird. You can't stagger yourself. It's very ammo hungry, so I have prime pistol ammo mutation. But yeah, it's just enervate. So the thing is that the easiest way to like reliably get enervate beyond the limit is like through external or like extra hits. So you know, like blast ticks like will sometimes get you over the mark. It's kind of like a random chance, but then the more extra hits that you can have, the higher chance it becomes. So like Compressa, because it has random embed delays, then they all become like random bonuses and you can get some crazy numbers. So it builds itself up in a very interesting way. But yeah, this one will do like extra little gas damage. It'll create this gas cloud that just ticks away and deals extra damage. So I've got fire in there. I've got a lot of fire in there because of course it's got built-in toxin. So I'm just trying to skew it. You'll get a zillion fire procs and they'll get some decent buffs. Obviously the AoE does not benefit from gun condition overload, so I don't have that in there. So it's a goofy weapon. I can still kill Thrax, but I don't know if I'll have Thrax. And then of course Tonkkatt one more time. Real simple. Blood Rush is 40% crit chance. Gladiator Might is another 10. That's per combo level, so that's 50%. And then Galvanized Steel also giving you crit damage. So pretty standard layout. I'm saving the Forma if you're curious. But yeah, Discipline's Merit. And then, of course, the unique trait. So it's got 30 stacks. You only build 11 stacks per combo to get to max combo. So you have to reset your combo with a heavy attack. It's a pretty gamer. Like I said earlier, like it's a lot of it is just you need to kind of actually have a decent amount of enemies around you to make proper use of it. So do we still have the same one for 5 minutes? Fuck yes. Fuck yes, we do. Okay. And we're at 968. Look how perfect that is. Oh, wait. This is the last flawless. Oh, shit. That's insane. The last flawless. Okay. Well, it is the Z11. Yep, that would make sense, chat. I'm an expert, apparently. I'm a massive expert. All right, we got you in here.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your
All right, easy
training.
clap. Nice, and then we should be chill. Okay.
The Oregon Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
Dude. Do I get a good spawn? I'm taking a wild bet. I'm going to go this way. I have a feeling. I had a feeling. Okay, so we get a weird spawn. So we're going to play this a little differently. It's like a sixth sense, dude. I don't know, man. Also, I don't have any of my buffs active. I'm kind of kiting these guys back and forth. I probably shouldn't be doing this. I'll stay in this main room for now. Let me just put this down. I'm just going to summon my guys. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I'm only really rocking with Conculus, dude. Or, yep, no, Conculus. That's right. Excuse me. That's correct. I'm speaking correct. Okay, beautiful. I've got 40 stacks of that. Okay, looking pretty good so far. This thing does have punch through as well. Pretty gamer. Kind of love it. Alright, chat. We just got to get it started. I don't think it's too crazy. Obviously, this beam weapon does a zillion. It does so much damage. So, I've got a decent amount of energy, so I might just pop this. And we can wipe a little bit easier, just a tad. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is dastardly. Alright. Nice. And yeah, like I don't have a crazy range on the 2. I didn't do an insane total range because I actually don't like having all the enemies stunned. I want them to come towards me, and then I can use the 2 like more tactically. I can actually decide how far the wave goes. Just have a finite limit to it, because if it goes too far, I'm like, no, I can't do it. All right, chilling. Looks pretty easy. I don't think I've needed Razor Gyre this entire mission. That is kind of criminal. All right. Yeah, they've got the Tau damage, and they've got the whatchamacallit. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm thinking now. For them to release like a Tau damage weapon would be just crazy. I don't know if they said it would be unique to Caliban, but yeah, like a sentient. I mean, the sentient weapons they've released so far haven't been like that, but that would be. I was just thinking like it's already like implemented, so what's stopping them from doing it? You know, chat, you feel me? Catch my drift? I'm telling you, if they were working on that Caliban augment, right? They made that shit blast damage, I feel like you would kind of rock. I don't know, I would take blast, maybe fire also. Because it's already got like an AoE effect, and you're already grouping them, so I feel like just making it deal like a shit ton of damage and strip armor is just too easy, but we should max, this should max rank Caliban if I'm lucky. 78,000 so far, okay. Ooh. But the hallway's looking good. 35%. I should probably stay on this side, if I'm being real. I think I want to keep them over here, so that if I actually need to pop this, then I can. Oh, but it's the shitty tile. Oosh. Maybe not, chat. Maybe I just need to play better. Maybe I'm just struggling. Alright, let's hit this. And then maybe I just hit this. I can kind of just laser these guys. Whew. Oh, that's all my energy. That's fine. This is fine. Okay, nice. Okay. Chill. Be patient. I'm going to see if I can spam a little bit of influence and get them going. So I've got the spawns moving, so I think the other room should be probably easier to get to, but yeah, I don't think it's too crazy. So just if I chill, if I take it easy, I can get this. This guy can, I can walk through a bubble, I think, is what I'm trying to say. I think I'm totally safe to do that. But so far this is a little bit too goofy. I should spam a little bit of the Tonkkatt. We've got to clear this. And then build quickly. Yes. Excellent. Easy clap. Keep moving. Excuse me for that. Fuck. Hit this. Pop this. That's a pretty good time for that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. This is what I'm talking about, man. We got 10% life support. Should I head over there to that next room? This is looking a little bit dire, but I should potentially be able to do this. Here's what I do. I'm going to go run over here and pop all of these. Oh, Jesus. Get out of my room. Is this the plight of the spawn room? The double spawn room? We're going to get the... Oh, we're going to get the Thrax to spawn over here. Wait, did I miss this? Alright, chill. Wait, did I miss something? Wait, that's it. Oh, shit, I just realized that's it. Ooh, I just need to equip something. Okay, yeah, I'm equipping this.
These manifestations, they aren't from the neural sentry. Destroy them. They are drawing from your life support.
Okay, chill. Nice and easy. Alright. And then I can do this. Yes, beautiful. Okay. Nice. Okay. Where are you? Wait, what is that Lewis said? Let me see. Oh. Anyway, sorry. Don't know what that is. Alright. This hallway is going to make me cry. I need to get them out of the hallway. I'm going to also just pop all 3 of these. And then get moving. Okay, chill. Let's just pop all 3. Let's not even worry about it. And go run to the next objective. 1, 2, and why don't we leave that last one? Because I don't need it. Alright, just chill. Just kill everything. Oh, I'm at max combo. Embarrassing. Damn, I guess I was playing better than I thought I was. Ooh. Impressive. Combo master. I'm loving it. Alright, chill.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission.
I think all of the life support charges are in here, so I might start running back over here. I could potentially, but all these spawns are in here, so guiding them down here will be a little bit annoying. I'll have to get a little bit lucky, so I think I can just stand them all around this area and farm them like crazy, so I'll keep as close to this entrance as possible, and I don't think I'm gonna get lucky. It doesn't look like the game is providing me with what I need, so it happens, man. Sometimes the survival is kooky and silly. But I think we're still looking good. Okay. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? No, we're good. Right. And now we should be safe. I mean, it seems like they're spawning from within this room, so I may be stuck in here for a while. I may just have to lock in. I've been known to lock in occasionally, every once in a while if it's necessary. I will say I will be locking in later tonight. I will be over on Polar Bits' stream. I'll just be in voice chat with them, but we're going to be fighting the Ender Dragon on their realm. And I was wondering if I had a theory. I had a theory that I was wanting to test. So yeah, I will say I've got all these farms set up now. I've got like basically everything going. So pretty crazy stuff that's being built. But yeah, they've got like slow fall potions and stuff like that, and we're gonna need to snag some ender pearls, and I've got snowballs. I probably should farm up a bunch of snowballs as well if anyone wants them, and get the arrows and the infinity bows and the yada and the yada, and just kind of slam on through. I should be spamming when I'm slamming, but yeah, we'll see. This lockdown will kind of always slow down. Like you lock down and then you go to the enemy. So I do feel that a little bit. Oh, are they? Nope, still not coming. All right. Disappointing. It seems that I've done nothing but lock myself in this room. So I guess that's my struggle. Oof. Ooh, God. Never mind. God. 12 times combo. I think I burned it. So restart. Let's do it again. I think I hit 30 and then let it die. So let's hit this. You may catch me. Where is this guy? Where is this goofy guy? Not even near me. Not even close to near me. Oh shit! But I can pop this. Yeah. I remember now. I remember how the build works. I don't think my shield has been broken. I don't think I've noticed my shield getting broken. Let's phrase it like that. I'm sure it has gotten broken occasionally, but I guess it's been absolutely just news to me. So still chilling. Looking good. I think I can just hit this. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, I gotta say it, man.
The Grenier and Corpus came here
I guess we just keep moving.
Only found Oblivion. They are trespassers here.
I don't know. Something about the Tonkkatt, man. Was I still at 11? Oh, I barely survived. Did I survive? Did I survive? I did survive. I gotta be looking at my combo, man. I am the master, apparently. I cannot be beat. Oof. Yeah, I'm just grabbing a relic, apparently. I need to set it to owned now. I don't think I should
Outside the
get...
corrupted,
What did
they
I
are
get?
draining
No.
your life support, and fast. Eliminate them.
Alright, chill. Patient. Look at that. Nice and simple. I'm actually going to do a... Yep. Tonkkatt bonk. Yep, maxed it out. You ready for it? You know what it is. Chat, you've been here before. Act like you've been here before. I mean, chill. Look at these life support charges. This is just pure gaming at this point. I mean, to be locked in a room, yes. While it does suck, I can fully just stand here and... Oh, I think I failed this. I think I reset. No, I still got it. We're good. I still got it. We're chill. We're chill. Gotta check that combo. Very surprised at how quick I'm doing this. Should I rock a little bit of Coda Pox? Should I rock a little bit of Nutsack Prime? Oh my goodness. Look at these numbers. Oh, you fuck. See how awful they treat me? I just cannot void dash for shit. I cannot get the buff at all. Alright, it's time for a little bit of Nutsack action. Alright. Look at this. No self-stagger. A weird alternate effect or like extra damage effect. Such a... Oh, I have infinite ammo with it. Oh, that's incredibly gamer. Holy shit. Well, that's the biggest plus I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure I swapped to that for no reason, so... Ooh, still chilling. Keep moving. Can I land hits? I don't know. I don't know, chat. Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna struggle. Maybe that's just what I'm forced to do. Till the end of time. You'll tune into every MR stream and it'll just be like, Jesus, guys. What is he doing? What does he think he's rocking? Alright, nice. I mean, dude, these spawns just coming from this doorway are just, they're killing me. I don't know how I feel about it. Keep moving. Whew. I will say if I can land these shots properly, then I'm totally chilling. Look at this. Just those extra hits, those spore clouds, they do come in clutch, but now we're actually using ammo, so now's the real test. Now's when you find out about the ammo efficiency. Alright, keep it up. Keep moving. I'm going to savor this a little bit more, but I will say rocking both may be a little difficult. If I want to do Pox and Tonkkatt, that may be kind of the struggle, but I could probably keep Tonkkatt active. That's the thing, the combo timer is 5 seconds, but the Tonkkatt timer is 15 seconds. So I could fully just play off the Tonkkatt timer and use it as a quick swap and just be at 4 times combo all the time. So there you go, chat. Does it reset every time I swap off? Nope, does not reset when I swap off. Beautiful. Chill. And then I just let it decay. So when it's at like 10 seconds, then I just swap back if I want to. Okay, I like that. Excellent plan. Look at that. Tonkkatt King. Nice. Keep moving. Are they spawning from here now? I don't think so. I don't think so, chat. I don't think we got that lucky. I think we filled up the life support. We almost filled up the life support. Okay, chill. Looking good. Beautiful. Oh, Jesus. I swear to God. Alright. Chat, you know what I'm trying to do, and my drifter does not want that to happen. I swear to God. Nice. Okay. Woo! I will say it ends up being extremely consistent. Like the amount that you're resetting Enervate is just like goofy. And you can get quite a few hits off of that. Alright, still chilling. Looking good, keep moving. Might land a 4 or 2. A 4 or 3 or 2. Where's my guy? I can beef him a little bit with this. Does decent damage. Oh, that does pretty chunky damage. I like that. That's kind of chunkalicious. Holy shit. Nice. I'm at 90% life support as well, so kind of maximum gaming in this room. I'm stuck in the room, but it's more like the enemies are stuck in here with me. It's like they just locked off one of the spawning points. So they only just crowd in this room. This is a little bit criminal. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Woo! Damn, is it 8:24? Oh, we got way too much time. Paris Prime. Should I sort by owned? Let's sort by owned, and you guys can see. Owned. 157. Sevagoth as the bronze, but I want Forma as the bronze. Yeah, I'll take this. Neo N17. I have 144 of them. Okay. In case anybody's curious. But those are what I'm burning. These are my trash relics. So it seems that I have a bunch of exceptionals that I'll have to burn through. But those are all like new frames, and I will just have like a limitless stockpile of those. So that's a bottomless barrel that I won't tap into until they're gone, and then I can take an assessment of like how many of those relics I have. Until it comes a day that I don't have any extra vaulted frame relics, that's kind of my philosophy, is like I will always accumulate tons and tons of Lavos and Zaku and all these new ones, and I would rather see what kind of numbers I can get for Aya, so I have to prioritize which relics I'm doing where, so that's pretty much it. Alright, looking chill. Looking fire, okay, chill. Yeah, I feel like you could use a little bit of the Razor Jar. I could see myself using a little bit of primary weapon as unlimited ammo.
Well done, Tenno.
Well, I might as well, chat. Nice and easy. Alright, chill. Looking good. Okay. Ooh, Jesus Christ. I forgot that I was taking health damage. Apologies. Excuse me for that. Nice. Keep moving. Alright. Back to it. Noctua. We should have... God, what is it? How much longer? Are we going to do like 40 minutes in this survival? I will say the second run does run. It ran a lot shorter, but this should bring it to a similar margin for both. I wanted them to both be a little bit more even. So that's kind of what I'm doing. And just doing 2 runs is so much easier. Apparently I just need to be closer to these enemies if I'm actually wanting to hit them properly, because I'm just that type of gamer. Just that type of maxed out gamer. Alright. Keep it up. Nice. Woo. Jesus. I should be fine. I'm gonna hit this and then, yeah, just keep moving. I could probably use Razor Jar. I think that might not be a bad take. Just give them Tau status effect, and that's kind of it. I wonder how long it lasts. I'm sure it's just base. I don't have any status duration mod, so I don't think that would modify it. So it's just normal time. Was it 5 seconds or 6 seconds? Jesus Christ. Let's pop all these guys. Do those shield drones just give shields? I'm curious if they give like damage reduction or something. I've played all this time. I've lived this whole life, and yet I don't know. Oh, but I know who does. Where is this guy? Where's this fuck? He's over here? Oh, that's a pretty far radius. Damn. Kind of criminal. Alright, I'll tap this. Oh, it's violence. Oh, yup. Perfect timing. I did actually land. You can see I have the effect on him. I fully just bypassed that shit, so little bit criminal. Ooh, Jesus. Wait, chill. Yes. Beautiful. Perfect timing. Excellent. Let's get back to square one. We'll tap this. We'll tap this. Excellent. Tap a little bit of that. Okay, beautiful. Nice. Okay. I guess we're kind of moving them through this hallway. Very interesting, but yeah, one of the weirdest survivals I've ever done. I've never been locked in like this. This is, yeah, in more ways than one, honestly, chat. So I'm glad that these dudes are a little bit weak, but I want to spam more of this. I want to hit this like a madman. 6 times combo like it's nothing. I mean, it's goofy as fuck, dude. It's honestly goofy as fuck. Oh, Jesus. Pop. Easy clap. Nice. See, I could see why Prime sure-footed right there. I mean, I survived it that time, but I survived it that time. Right, chat? But yeah, there's an instance for PSF if you've ever wondered. The other one is Torment. Just Torment existing. I swear to God with that. So annoying. Alright, I'm just gonna purge this. Boop. Okay, chill. Nice. Excellent. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Okay, beautiful. Ooh, Accelitra. Yeah, I guess we've got some bronze rewards ahead of us for the first time in I don't even know how long. I don't even know. Yeah, whew, you see the numbers. 157, 134, 126. Nautilus, this is pretty new.
These manifestations must not be allowed
That's
to
crazy.
on Lua. Life support is at risk. Destroy them.
That's crazy, bro. Keep moving. Hit this. Hit this. Nice. Okay, chill. And we've got this, and we've got this. Okay, beautiful. So that's about it for that. I think the next... Ooh, Toxin proc. I saw that. The 20-minute mark. It's pretty unlucky. Honestly, it is pretty decently unlucky to get a Toxin Eximus as a corrupted ancient. I'm honest. I'm surprised by that. It's a little bit strange, but yeah, still chilling. Keep moving. Don't stop.
You have collected enough reactants to open your relic.
I'm glad. You're seeing it, but Nutsack doing the Lord's work. It's got a decent amount of armor, or excuse me, a decent amount of ammo. But it does have to hit a certain margin. That is pretty important. And you know, you can see that it wavers. Sometimes it wanes a little bit, but I've been pretty consistent with it. I think the power that it gives you is something that I can work with. And it's very, very nice. So damn, yeah, we've got, dude, this is gonna be 10 rounds, I think. This should be 10 rounds, I think. Alright, keep moving. Nice. I can hit this and then this. Woo! Chat, I'm loving it. I gotta say, man, and I think it's interesting just using Sovereign Outcast that I am just building combos so fast that I can just reset it, not really use the weapon, and in a brief moment, in moments where it's most necessary, I can just whip it out. I can whip it out like it's nothing. Live on camera. You know how I do it. That's classic Amarte. But keep moving. Still looking chill. Not super worried about it, but oh, already at max combo. Look at that. What did I tell you, man? Hit this. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, now we're chilling. And then I've got my boy here. I've got my very dangerous fellow that I will just bop. Yes, goodbye. Yes, goodbye. Nice, easy clap. Beautiful. I'm going to clear this. I should probably pop this. And then I've got 5 seconds on that. Okay, so that is going to purge. That is a little unfortunate, chat. You hate to see it. Nice. Woo! Oh my god. This is a little goofy, man. It does have so much power where I just have this level of consistency that I just have too much fun. Let's see. Keep moving. Not too terrible. Okay, hit this and then do that. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I am safe. No, I should always be safe through that. Okay, let's reset this and then keep moving. We've got a whole bunch of Battleists showing up. I am just gonna bonk them all and then slash them all. And they're done for. Perfect. Beautiful. Excellent. All right, chat. Look at this. A little bit too easy, but still moving. Kind of quicker than I'm used to, but I don't know. It feels pretty consistent to me. I don't know. Like there's kind of levels to it. Where we at 1700. Okay, so we're a little under on the KPM, so that's disappointing. But yeah, the margins on some of these weapons are just very easy to work with. You can change the build however you really want, and I think you'll maximize them in other synergies potentially, and that's why I've always felt that no two builds will ever look the same. Like it's, you know, if you're just like copying somebody, I feel like you'll always modify it a little bit to make it a little bit more your style. So that is pretty important for me, but yeah, still moving nice and easy. Okay, beautiful. Okay, excellent. I'm chill. I'm looking like a maxed out gamer. I think I'm at max combo. Yeah, I think I let it reset. Yeah, that's unfortunate. All right, I'm getting some type of max shield or some type of shield regen bonus that I don't know how I feel about, but that's pretty fucking crazy. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, I'm at max combo again. Beautiful. We got 10 seconds on that. Okay, excellent. So yeah, I have 25 more minutes, maybe 20 more minutes. So I've got 4 more rounds ahead of me. Burning through trash relics. That's it, man. You know what it is. You know what it is at this point. All right. Excellent. Okay, Jesus. I can pop this. I can do this. And then this guy is cooked. And then the other ghost guy, I think maybe he came back to human form. Yes, he did. I'm cooked. He's not cooked. I'm definitely the one who's cooked. I am the one who's cooked. All right, easy clap. And then we got to get out of here, man. We got to pop this guy. All right, let's pop 2. Just to be safe. And then we'll be totally fine. Okay, beautiful. All right. Looking chill. Looking good. All right. I don't know if they're going to move out of that room, but it feels like the way these spawns are going, I don't know. Sometimes the spawn mechanics can be a bit of a struggle if I'm being honest. But let's land some of these hits properly, chat. We need to do a little bit better than how we're actually playing right now. Oh, you stole my gun. Oh, I see. You son of a bitch. You dirty, rotten scoundrel. How could you? But yeah, I think I'll do Pox and... I'll do Pox and I'll do Vesper 77 tomorrow and Thursday. And then next Tuesday, I'll do Tack and Lug after I upload the Tack and Lug video. Just they can kind of go out together and see how they work in the more long form, drawn out form that I will do these streams in, so you can see more of just free flow gameplay in terms of how I actually play the weapon in mission, because I am still building up stacks insanely quickly. So yeah, I think this, well, it's mostly just that I'm used to this specific attack speed. That's pretty important. Like there are a lot of weapons like that where they fall into certain thresholds, and you just know, like, okay, this weapon will be at this speed, this weapon will be at this speed, or you'll need to put in multiple attack speed modifiers and stuff like that. So there's different setups that I use, but generally that's how I rock. So let's purge this, and then we can spam a bit more Tonkkatt, but looking good so far. So far, I don't know, it feels... Most of the... I want to see what type of Omnias they add, because I feel like a disruption would be pretty hard. I want them to change the disruption spawn mechanics. I just want them to spawn more enemies in a disruption. That's it. Let me get more buffs, let me kill more enemies, and make it more of a mission, instead of just waiting for the dockets to spawn and... Oh, God. I want to see an Entrati disruption. I feel like that would be hilarious. Give me an Entrati disruption and a Lua disruption. Give me something with armor. I guess do the... I'm pretty sure the MOAs, like the... They also have some armor too, right? Okay, we purge this real quick. Nice and easy. Beautiful, man. Just peak gameplay. We're at 30 stacks now, so... Let's see how long I can hold 30 stacks for. 5 times combo, nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, chat, nice. And you can see just like the perfect margin on proccing influence just all the time. Okay, beautiful. Oh, Caliban should be maxed, right? Yep, Caliban's been maxed for a while. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I gotta say it, man. I mean, I've got some Soulframe to play as well. I will be doing Soulframe Fridays, as always. It's gonna be a very fun one. We're still at 8 times combo. We're chilling. I need to snag both of these, and then we should be full on life support charges. Yep, so we can pop one of these real quick. Excellent. It's looking a bit too easy, if I'm being honest. All right, keep moving. I'm gonna snag this, and then we should be up and out of here. Perfect, perfect. I think I purged my shit. Yeah, I purged. All right. So we'll get 2 spawns in there. Oh, I should probably hit this. Oh, I don't think I did that right. Let's hit this. And then why not just do all of it? Why not just do it a couple times? There we go, chat. Much better. I am feeling much safer. All right. And now we are, as you say, back to normal, chat. 30 minutes. Perfect. 30 minutes, 8:41. Yeah, we got time for 2 more rounds. All right, excellent. Woof. Dude. My God. I don't know. I'm looking at the weapon parts. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of fucking weapon parts. I'm pretty sure I have sets to like weapons that I would never... Like I have a bunch of Zylock sets. I'm not even sure, but I guarantee you guys there's going to be something in there where you guys are like, what the fuck, dude? What is that? Nice. Easy clap. Gorgeous. Alright. I'm going to recast this right now. And now we just rock. I'm going to rock a little bit with the Synapse. Just a bit more if I can. Ooh, yikes. Stealing my fucking gun. Like a loser? Like a total fake gamer? Oh, this guy's still alive? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? You're just stuck in a wall. Okay. Fine, I'll deal with you that way. Jesus Christ. I don't know how long he was alive for, but it was a bit too long. I did not enjoy it. Oh, now these guys are just like all over the place? Where am I bringing them? Does that mean I'm bringing them back down here? I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Whew. Yeah, these survivals. I think it's nice, like to do testing, like to test your KPM in a conjunction is important. Like you know, whether it's a level 200 Omnia or just like the higher level normal version, like KPM is good to test there. Like if I'm testing survivability, then I'll get them to a pretty high level in whatchamacallit, in like 1999, well not really 1999, but mostly just Void Cascade and stuff like that. That's the main place. I guess a little bit maybe in Alchemy, but it feels like mostly just Void Cascade. And then what else? And then I guess you test some stuff in Simulacrum, but yeah, that's primarily what I'm looking for. To test like survivability and energy efficiency, I'm going into a Cascade, and I'm just taking it not like all the way to level cap, but I'm trying to shoot for the high levels where I actually start getting beefed pretty hard. But, you know, obviously it scales up pretty heavily way past that. You know, I'm getting into the 500s and the 700s and stuff like that, but whew, goodness. Where's my guy? Come on, man. Come at me. Perfect. Get out of here. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. This guy's going to be a little bit dangerous, but I can kind of assault him from far enough away, so I'm not super worried about that. Okay, perfect. These guys are grouped up a little bit too tightly for me to not just spam this, so let's do this and we'll be chilling. Alright, excellent. Keep it up. Oh! Shout out Herobrine Girl for subscribing on YouTube. That's sick. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hey, if you are curious, I won't be live on this channel. The stream will end at 9 in one more round, but I will be streaming over with Polar Bits. They stream over on Twitch, so Polar Bits Gaming on Twitch. I'm gonna be beating the Ender Dragon with them. I've built them a bunch of farms. I got a villager trading hall that you can do all that stuff. So, you know, if they need diamond gear or stuff like that, and then I can enchant it for them, and you know, add the necessary enchanted books. So it was actually very simple in the end. Once I understood the mechanics to a decent degree, it was pretty simple to set up. There's one thing that I want to look for, which is a ticking area, which I think he may have potentially done in the end. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be dimension dependent, because it doesn't load that area. But if not, I still have like I still have a little hut that I can load that area in. So I was thinking I might as well just build other farms on that side of the map so that they retain some of that. So that was my thought. Is I want to make sure that the farm is in range of everything. So I want to kind of look at that, because I know that the loading range of one area is pretty good. So, you know, it's just weird fucking Minecraft shit. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand it. You know, like the village distance. Like, there's a certain distance where villagers will come together into a village, and so they'll view workstations together. So if you want to build like an iron farm and like a villager breeder and like a trading hall, those all have to be like separate. But I have those now. I have the trading hall. I have the iron farm. So I don't know, man. I thought it was nice to finally get it set up, so I can potentially just AFK in a different spot and still do okay. I don't think it loads the villager trading hall, but oh, it's 8:47. Okay, I think I probably will call it then. 35 minutes. And yeah, I'll say it. So in case anybody doesn't know, I do have a Discord. Link to my Discord is in the description on YouTube. It's in the About section on Twitch, and it's in the profile on TikTok. You can also do !Discord over on Twitch. But yeah, in my Discord, I run a raffle. That raffle is once a month. So, you know, when you join the Discord, you're entered in the raffle automatically. And then for future months, you just got to show up and say hi. And I have a record of anybody that sends messages in that month. And then, yeah, you get some free stuff. There's also a community showcase that happens alongside that. So, you know, if you submit something to the showcase, you know, you can submit multiple builds and be entered in for multiple months. But then you will also potentially... Oh, this guy's alive. Is he alive? Where did he go? Oh, my God. Oh, chat. Excuse me. What was I saying? Yes. Community showcase. Yeah, so you'll be... So if you submit to the community showcase, you can submit for multiple months. But then you can also... get a double entry into the raffle, which is the important thing. So anybody that's, you know, like all my regulars that, you know, like Harsh and Lua that submit stuff, like they all get a double chance at a win. So big dub there. So still chilling. And that's it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle and move on. And yeah, I guess appreciate everybody for stopping by. Yeah, Polar Bits Gaming over on Twitch. They are live right now, so if you want to go watch, I think they're maybe prepping for Minecraft or doing Zelda Wind Waker. So I will be joining them over on voice chat with them. So we're gonna be beating the Ender Dragon. I'm gonna get the whole server geared out. Excuse me for that. I'm gonna get the whole server geared up, and then you know, we'll get the infinity bows going and the snowballs and the ender pearls. I don't know if I'll have a ton of ender pearls, but I'm going to be very careful about the falling off the edge thing. So 39 steel essence. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. All right. Ooh, excuse me. Well, with that, that is all I got for you, chat. I really hope you guys had a good time. As always, if you are watching on YouTube and you enjoyed, I do appreciate it if you drop a like. It does help out the video. And yeah, hey, if you're watching live, say hi to everybody in the future. And thank you so much if you watched to the end. I will be back tomorrow, same place, same time, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific. And yeah, I'm just going to be more Omnias. I will play a normal frame, but that's all I got for you folks. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm out of here. Take care. Bye-bye.